They're going to try to split Vulcan Red in half as they blink in. And there it is, right in front of their faces. Anybody going for a pick right there? Eldritch Whip swinging from Uraka, trying to push Vulcan Red into the corner, but they retreat to the high ground like a unified front and move 2 point. Now, another thing to mention here, Valkyrie!
Amazing gameplay coming out from Team Valkyrie. Now Rocco also falls from the side of Kanga eSports, and so does Isaac. All the Vanguards have been eliminated. Makes that also oh my, going to be part of their normal game plan. It looks like this is part of the normal game plan, and they are confident with its Angela pick, and these amazing spears, these environmental kills have been phenomenal.
Unbelievable. I'm waiting all week to cast some Angela gameplay, and Team Valkyrie is putting on a show right now. What I do want to bring attention to, Daxu can go into the Galactic Legend form when the time requires. Playing on the back foot for now, retreating to the point for now. 34% right now is the climb, but starting us off is going to be Wav hitting the silence right now on the flank. And oh, taken down, Shunbek, Chronic and so. Oh my days! All 6 of Kanga eSports fall
into back in the squad essentially. As Soulman starts up his next fight here with a massive eternal bomb on the ground. Team Valkyrie though is going to be going in and disrupting as many members in the background as possible. As out comes also that spear into the ground to force them into that tiny little section. But Citrus may have been able to swallow. They swallow 3 of them. And 3 go off the edge. More environmental take for Vulcan Red. But the resurrect from John Beck is going to be enough to bring back every single member. They do bring everyone back, but it is at the cost of John Beck's life. 92% the light of things are going to get dicey.
Absolutely, what a massive revival coming up from John Beck, who did get eliminated, but a big speed from Team Valkyrie. Takes out John Beck, spear in the Golden Child. There it is, making it happen, moving forward. The shield is present right now, but 99% is the advantage for Vulcan Red. You see Kanga trying to push on Texi, taken out by Proxies on the Luna. Pushing forward, Wav's diving in, overtime sticking down and out. I don't think anybody from Kanga makes it, and Vulcan Red take the first round of Krakoa in a stellar performance. I got to bring attention to that Angela once again on the carousel, dropping Heavenfall, just spearing straight into the back line there. As we know, the momentum is everything right there. Double axe form can be effective when you time it right. But Cloaking Dagger setting it off. Solman hitting the Eternal Bond, bringing it back onto the front right there, bringing a fight into a group stasis right there, and a big spear, and a big spear. I think they jumped back to safety, but they're going to meet Angela in the sky.
Yeah, no, they did get back into safety, and it is actually going to go the way of Kanga eSports, not just the point, not just the capture point, but also the fight as well. Lick does forward, same with Daxu, and so the members now of Vulcan Red are slowly getting staggered. Some of them are jumping off the edge. Wav here, though, is going to get staggered out as well. Finally does manage to get that reset. But Kanga eSports being able to capture that point fairly early is already at 20% and climbing up.
Just allow you to find out where she's going to be flanking from. So it's going to be a tough run for Team, but they do have Angela's heading forward ready when the time comes. At the same time, Kanga's going straight for Angela. Sonic Seduction coming out from Wav to match the pace. Both Texi as well is landing that Sonic Seduction. John Beck going to get speed by Team Valkyrie right there. John Beck taken down. Has Cocoon available. Lick takes out Solman. Monster Hulk is raging, but doesn't get the full effect they need. But they do score. They do give opponents and their percentages climbing. Vulcan Red tried to capture it back.
They do, but it's going to be difficult with that Monster Hulk on the ground. They do manage to get quite a lot of damage, though, and Daxon are going with that Ensong Inferno, does even more, but John Beck does have that revive available, has in fact 2 members.
Kanga's going to need to activate here if they can try and get Chronix built up for 30 gold. They already have the Eternal Bond, and they're going to start it off with Solman, pushing on to point to start a fight. Everybody's going in, everybody's rocking on in. The Haunted Project has been called, and the whale pushes down onto Proxies, Daxu, and Lick are taken out by Kanga.
Yes, Kanga are winning this fight, and good thing they do because Vulcan Red had only just overtaken them. They have 71% percentage for the control point, while Kanga eSports, they're now just approaching. But I'm curious to see how Team Valkyrie will be using this ultimate that spears down into the ground. It's going to be following the Sonic Seduction from Texi, and as John Beck finally gets out of that cocoon, as Wav also Psionic seduces the team.
There it is. Isaac on the Gamma Beast right there, the Hulk moving forward and absolutely hitting the exile onto them right there. It's going to be a Monster Hulk in the midst of it all, matched with the pace. Web's trying to diamond form. It's the big snap kick taking that Solman. 1-to-1 on each side are falling, but you got to keep eyes on the Atom. Who's going to have that Karmic Revival. Jean-Vec's going to bring him back, and there it is. Citrus takes 3 off the map. but it's still gonna be in favor right there for Kanga, who did hold point contention during that. It was an honorable effort by the Jeff, but at the end of the day, roaming around, Exile's going to catch the referee out from Isaac, who's on the hold. Us against the world as the Eternal One is clicking off from Solomon, who always starts the fight. And a big chance for a whale to go right here.
Oh, what?
This was so big.
I had no idea what was going on. Would go off into Kanga eSports. Taxi does have silent introduction available for themselves in this next fight, but Vulcan Red do have even 2 ultimates potentially in this next fight, with Daxter about to have final judgment. Things will get spicy as Wait Taxi gets done out of their ultimate. So now the final judgment from Taxi is going to be met by Chronic, who has the fate of both worlds to keep the team alive. But Teeny Valkyrie is going to bring down the spear and going to capture many members of Kanga eSports. It's also going to be met by Wad here with the time introduction to combine these 2 very strong Vanguard ultimates, and Foxes now bring back the team of Vulcan Red.
There it is, the revival on their side now for Vulcan Red. See if they can play the same game. And there they are, they're all dropping in from the portal. Somebody's got to see who's the real Speedmaster here. But Frank is going to take out Daxu right there. Isaac's back in the fight from a revival. Pushing forward is John Beck. 84% climbing for Kanga eSports right now. Roxy's taken down. It's looking very, very beneficial for Kanga to stall out this fight. Keep it slow and try to stagger out Vulcan Red's picks right there. They're going to be chasing the Citrus Jeff right there as Isaac is just pummeling forward. And the more they're chasing through the portals, the Jeff that lives, Citrus does not want to go down.
Has lost their also fate of both belts in their hands. So with only no strategies on the side of Kanga eSports, they just want to fight. Texas gets 1, he gets 2, and Strongback now also falls for their team. It's back and forth, but a massive, maybe a potential big Citrus Jeff. Oh, it is not as Rocco shuts down another. The fight just keeps going on as now Helix's Doctor from Lab keeps us going in to this net, continuing on into overtime.
You were beneath me.
And there it is. Krakoa is claimed by Kanga. They do take it. Hey, look, in a way, it was still technically a 1-2 reverse sweep. They still kept the prophecy alive for Kanga. But Kanga do actually take it right there. They did take victory. It was a bit of an overtime fight shenanigans, but it's going to be a dub there. Chronics with the MVP. Kanga eSports do take this round of domination. It was a strong start from Vulcan Red, but Kanga got...
Good for Kanga eSports, who once they get that revive available, but Taxi now does have that strangling prism, and Daxu is trying to get a good angle, not quite yet able to. Taxi does use the strangling prism. Teeny Valkyrie is the one that's going to be falling first, targeted by Chronics. They've got to keep pushing forward now. That car, the mission vehicle, but Atoska is walking nice and slowly forward. Lick does use invisible boundaries, but not before they lose the web. They are losing more and more members, and Solomon now with the Eternal Bond on the ground keeps Kanga eSports to stay.
Wait a minute, I believe I hear the Magneto, but I'm waiting for it to crash. And it doesn't. Instead, Rocco is going to be the one to crash down like a meteor with the Wolverine last stand. Chronics is going to be also getting a pick there. Going straight for it. Citrus taken out by Jean Beck. Big Adam Waller presence. Very the Blood World's timing in from Chronics, keeping it sustained. It's going to be Kanga.
With the Ensong Inferno available, things get exciting from their end, as they are now ready to start doing quite a lot of damage onto the members from the high ground. Rocco does manage to kidnap and drop Teeny Valkyrie. I mentioned that abyss, but Teeny Valkyrie gets a taste of their own medicine as a massive loss that comes down from Rocco. 1-2, triple KO. Well, Vulcan Red, they're getting close to getting some, but still 1 less than Kanga eSports has. 3 minutes, 20 on the clock, so much time still available for Kanga eSports. They're starting up the Eternal Bond from both teams, and now out comes the Meteors. This one from Isaac, looking for that Eternal Bond. Citrus does get taken out, but Tex in the meantime does too. Final stand, this time from Rocco, taking down Rick, but there's still more to come. With Brad using Sayana Production will fall. Revive coming out though from John Beck, does revive Chronic. They are back in the fight, and they also do have that Fate of both worlds available online for them. Isaac will take down Teeny Valkyrie, and then second chance is over as Kanga eSports will walk into this throne.
They definitely will, but they'll have time to contest Vulcan Red. They do have Ensong Inferno, or have Heaven Fall when the time comes as well, but John Beck's lining it up on the sidelines and having a bit of a duel and takes out Boxy with a bit of backup in the squad. Heaven Fall goes in, boxing them all in, meet it up with the Fate of both worlds, seeing where is there going to be the impact from. But ultimate combination doesn't manage to get value. Chronics is there with the Fate of both worlds. Give him sustain. pushing in, Kexi there, the switches are making it happen. Last stand scoops them up, but it doesn't deliver them to the point. Big picks from out Kexi. Isaac going in, Ensong Inferno time down and take it down, and it's going to be Kanga pushing. Don't think Vulcan Red have a chance to contest, and the time is done. Kanga eSports do push to the end of the throne room, straight to Dracula's doorstep. 2:16 left in their time bank. Now it's Vulcan Red's turn.
Yeah, huge position coming out from Vulcan Red, being able to get this high ground and do lots of damage from above. Kanga eSports, though, very well aware of this positioning now, have turned their heads towards them, blocking their sights. WAF falls down onto the ground, trying to contest against Kexi as they do a little bit of damage, but of course, we see Teeny Valkyrie here on the Angel going in for the high ground, going in to try and find someone to disrupt the backline and pick somebody off. But still, nobody has fallen just yet in this battle. Time is ticking by, but neither team are letting up.
It is pressure coming from Citrus on the C&D. Dex are trying to hit the flank on Panther, trying to find the angle again. Panthers, look, they roam around. They try to find that one opportunity to absolutely blast off. But speaking of blasting off, is going to be the Ensong Inferno coming out from Proxy into the Panther spear. From Dex is taking out Chronix as well. Teeny Valkyrie slashing with the hatchets of Angela right there, making it happen, taking out Pixie. Battle axes are going. Claws are swiping from Daxi. Rocket's taken down, putting them on the back foot. It looks like Kanga's been taken out for a little bit, but they still have time to stall it. Vulcan Red's capturing. Speed by Val. Is it going to be enough? It leads into Vulcan in the skies.
And out comes Kraken Impact going down onto Web, one in a second, again and again. Trying to get more, but able to get used by Tasty. Not sure who they find, but Daxi finds one onto Rocco, taking out their fellow Winter Soldier. Now it is basically his turn to go Kraken Impact. And the Impact lands, and Solomon takes down Proxy. Teeny Valkyrie fall. Kanga eSports are holding down this defense with only 40 seconds left. Vulcan Red do have to regroup. Daxi does fall with that Kraken Impact as well. No impact from that ultimate. As the dust settles, though, there's only 30 seconds left here, Liga. Things are going to get desperate for Vulcan Red.
Literally, there's nothing more desperate than knowing you're going to have to get that portal going, wind it up, get that Pentagram and Ferala ready to go. Teeny Valkyrie's on the Strange. They can definitely walk onto point to contest. They don't have to rely on the portal just yet, but Lick's ready with the boundary when they need. Rocker's there on the Psylocke, going head-to-head with Daxter on the storm. Everybody's alternating their dual speaks right there. Charge is building. Ultimates are on the horizon. Citrus is starting with the Bond, having a bit of a duel with John Dex taking out the other. He does have Cocoon online, but at the same time, there's an Agamotto, and it could be built up this time. Texi's got Agamotto next fight. Big Eldritch Whip taking out Rocco. Jungvek Cocoons, and let's see how it all unfolds. Isaac does get a pick there. Roxy's and Agamotto drops in.
Okay, I'm very curious for the shot back. Yes, they've got to be just got that comic revival. Uses it immediately, bringing back Chronic, bringing back Rocco. But Texing has fallen and is brought back, of course, and they're coming through from that corner of where the revive is. Teeny Valkyrie has fallen to Texing. Citrus, where fall? These final picks coming out from the reviver. John Beck was able to get off the Cocoon. The comic revival. Kanga eSports take this map. They take the entire series.
They absolutely do indeed, and they get their 5-back spot from Dracula for the Moonlight and claim Central Park. That is a stellar performance from Kanga eSports. MVP Chronix again, absolutely doing it up on the Luna. Such massive value from this team. Such effective utilization of their hero pool. Massive.